According to the course description provided by our beloved lecturers, this course addresses the findings of food and eating in modern society. Food is seen to build an emerging connection for both society and culture through its social connection. Hence, postmodern and post-structuralist methodologies are employed to find the relationship between them. An individual's or a group of people's decision to decide on his or her food habits and choices demonstrates that food is discovered as a social and cultural dimension, as well as an aesthetics that eases those decision-making concerns. So, the most recent SULAM course, HTC 556, which is Food and Society, will be in use beginning with the semester in October 2022. This course code is the core subject of the Culinary Arts Specialist degree of a semester 4. The goal is to continue the knowledge transfer programs of Bachelor of Culinary Arts students. Only knowledge transfer, whether practical or verbal, may bring out this process. The purpose is to succeed the knowledge transfer programs of Bachelor of Culinary Arts students at UiTM branch Pematang Pau. To students and teacher at Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Datuk Khairan about cooking techniques and preparation methods, foods, and the science of food entrepreneurship. SULAM. SULAM is defined as Service Learning Malaysian University for Society. It is a teaching style that focuses on giving students the opportunity to use their competence, knowledge, and abilities in the food and beverage business to help solve societal problems. This is one of the ways used by Malaysian higher education to educate graduates with an entrepreneurial attitude, which also being a well-rounded student. Furthermore, SULAM is a practice launched by the Ministry of Higher Education in 2016 as one of the components indicating high-impact educational practices in academic program curriculum. The SULAM program's goals include using technical skills in accordance with community requirements and understanding of Western cuisine in the community. As a result, students from PHM 245, 4A1 and E2 held a program at Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Datuk Khairan, Kepala Batas Pulau Pinang in 10 May 2023. 3 lecturers, which is one from the Research Division Industry Committee and Alumni Network, and 2 from the Faculty of Hotel and Tourism Management, are guiding the 30 students in this program to ensure their success. This program ran from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. for a total of 8 hours. 44 students from Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Datuk Khairan and 30 students from the UiTM have exchanged knowledge with each other. To get from UiTM to Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Datuk Khairan Kepala Batas Pulau Pinang, for this program, a bus and a UiTM vehicle were used. The purpose of this program is to provide an introduction, a lecture on hospitality, culinary arts, and entrepreneurship, as well as cooking demonstration for students and teachers. According to the title of this SULAM program, which is Knowledge Transfer and Potential Income of the Food Dimension and Western Food Culture for middle school students of Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Datuk Khairan Kepala Batas, the menu for the demo is a cottage pie and lasagna. This report addresses some significant points, the first of which is the primary issues that we uncovered or rather challenges that we face during the programs that require addressing for future SULAM programs. Some of the primary issues are financial, proper training and communication. Due to the problem that we are facing, we need to take action by finding a good solution so that it does not happen in the upcoming SULAM. Next, additional explanations based on discourse readings on each part of the program exists: agency, structure, types of cuisine, and food proposed, food identities, project major objective, and obstacles encountered during the programs. Besides that, the most crucial aspect is in input from the communities involved in this project on overall satisfaction and their thoughts on it. It is critical in determining whether or not the project's objectives have been met. The level of achievement of each objective was also measured. Eventually, our observation of the activities through group suggestion for well-ordered SULAM projects in the future, such as planning for the financial, is in more particular ways, proper training which focuses on providing students with specific skills or helping those correct deficiencies in their performance, but involves acquiring knowledge, sharpening skills, concepts and roles, or changing attitudes and behaviors to enhance the programs of the students. And the last one is to improve the performance of the students, and to improve the way of communication between the lecturer and the group members.
In this chapter 2 is about main issue or problems. So there are few challenges and problems that need to be resolved before the next SULAM programs begin. Among the issues encountered are: the first problem is about financial. The cost that we include in the proposal paper in this program is 1,468 ringgit 80 cents. In actuality, only 689 ringgit is approved by the university department. There are too many discrepancies with the budget we request. As a result, we had to reduce our spending as a result of rising with good price today. For breakfast, we also take a collection of 4 ringgit per person. Some of us are also prepared with advance cash of theirs to purchase the ingredients. The university has collected 300 for raw material, leaving us only 389 ringgit to pay for the speaker, banner, lunch, and food for the guests. Next is about proper training. In this problem, the cooking demo did not prepare for the beginning to demonstrate cooking to the student. They should have practiced early to ensure the smoothness in running the demo. They also forget what they have to do and become a little messy, chaos, and confused in the kitchen. The chairman should take action to ensure that the cooking demonstrator, which is the chef of the day or COD, is ready to demonstrate in the kitchen. By studying recipe, setting up menu, and prepare high quality dish, COD should be able to delegate tasks to their runner to ensure meals are prepared in a timely manner. Last but not least is about communication. So in this problem, when the program was running, we missed communication with each other in the middle of diving the lasagna's filling for the lasagna's cooking demo. This is the reason why there are some groups that cannot show their demo to students because there is not enough filling. Apart from that, lasagna sheets are also left behind at our kitchen in our university. This happened because of the insensitivity of the assigned members and the selfishness of the class members by not giving a reminder to their class representative. So, the leader should have made a checklist so there are no ingredients that were left behind. Okay, so today I want to talk about additional research in chapter 3. So, for the first one is agency. Illustrate their discrimination, characteristic, and express their belief. Constitutions are their agency. Because of this, a number of the group have been established for this group or this program with the purpose of handling the welfare of the aforementioned duties, which is secretaries, logistic, free transportations, treasurer, food purchases, sponsorship, multimedia, gift, buying things, food demonstrations, and then preparing food, and also event moderators. Okay, two is structure. Okay. Everyone is associated with this agency it must be collaborate to develop a structure. So describe structure describe the complex and interwoven system of social force, connections, institutions, and social structural element that interact to the shape through behavior, experience, choice, and all aspect of human life. Because of this, there will not be any issue with the program's operations or confusion between the committed members, such disagreement like fighting and other conflict. To avoid any unfortunate tragedies that we don't want to assure during the program, this structure is crucial in event that involve the SULAM program. And the three is the cuisine and type of food. Okay, the SULAM project was carried out at SMK Datuk Kailan. Therefore, we also invite UITM alumni as a speaker to share their experience gains as a motivation in the success for all. And for the we have found that only a few of the students only know to way to prepare the Western food correctly, and that's why we show them the demo of the preparing the Western food. Cuisine is the distinctive expectations, expressions of the community culinary activity, which is involved choosing the food ingredients, preparing them using the certain method and principles of seasoning, and then consuming them in accordance with the proper guidelines. So we discover that there are two different varieties, production process and preparing techniques that have been detailed in the report, and we will be provide to a student in demonstration like lasagna and cottage pie. So this recipe is a quick, simple to do it to prepare at home, and anyone who want to sell it, use it as a great source of revenue. For example, okay, we have shown how to cook bechamel sauce. So the layer of lasagna cottage pie, and also some of good tips in front of the student involved in SMK Datuk Kailan, and also ask them to try cook this food together and eat food that has been eat, and then eat together. Okay, next is identity of food. Okay, the food that have been product we inspired by a variety of the culture and
countries from around the world is lasagna and cottage pie. So the first one I want to talk about lasagna first. Okay, lasagna is originated in Italy in the Middle Age. Lasagna is one of the early pasta varieties and in form of very wide flat sheet. So lasagna is a Italy sheet dish consisting of the layer of lasagna with the filling of tomato sauce, bechamel sauce, with cheese is mozzarella and parmesan. So seasoning and spices. So and the on the top is grated cheese can be sprinkled for the last step. Okay, next is cottage pie. Cottage pie is the type of savory pie. It can originate is Ireland and the United Kingdom. It is the cook with the mince and the top is mashed potato and mashed or sliced potatoes. The dish is now all over the world. Shepherd's pie will and cottage pie have a many um, same or very similar components. Is cooked with meat and top is sliced potato to resemble roof tile. Though mashed potato are frequently used to as a topic on commercialized pie piece, often with a design scrambled sheep wool. Okay, we move to the purpose. Okay, what we do in our life has its own purpose, right? Just like the SULAM program that we carry out also has a purpose. In order to understand how to run a program that incorporates the student and what advantage we can offer to them, um, the SULAM project was held. The result of it that can facilitate our work and assist us to develop our skill in our field in the near future. So the student have begin acknowledge from the food demonstration who has shown them how to make it at home, then purchasing the food. Okay, last but not least is issue. Refer to the end issue that accurate before or do something that in situation which is not intended to assure. As a result, we have a problem and we must deal with it. It all the start when the lasagna sheet was meant to brought but was left behind our university kitchens, and we have to go out again and purchase the lasagna sheet before the activity begin the hour for communication between the classmates. And then it happened because one of the group mistake took the amount of filling that have been allocated for the each group, resulting filling that have been provided the unification for the some group. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Chapter 4. Analysis and result or findings. We have found that SULAM project objective is to teach young students about traditional culinary customs considering their individual abilities and needs. Secondly, the goal is to actively participate in creating and serving traditional gourmet dishes, working closely with the local student community. Lastly, students at the school will be taught various cooking techniques, methods, and preparations as part of their culinary education. So, in this report, we have conducted a survey through Google Form regarding to the overall project satisfaction. We have created the Google Form, which consists of 4 questions, which is community satisfaction towards the event. Second,
relevance and helpfulness of the event for their future jobs. Thirdly, satisfaction with the logistics, and lastly, objective achievement throughout the project and its satisfaction level. This Google Form link will be shared to a few students to receive their feedback. So for the second question, relevance and helpfulness of the event for their future jobs. Most of the students feel that the event is having a high possibility of having any relevance towards their job in the future. 50% of them, which consists of half number of respondents, said that this event is relevant and very useful to them. The program is related to a cooking demonstration involving a specific school student that was the audience during a food demonstration. Thirdly, the satisfaction towards the logistics. The logistics that are involved in this project are accommodation, transportation, venue, and the activities. For the accommodation, most of them were satisfied with accommodation. They also give 4 as they were pleased with the transportation at the location. The venue of this event is great. For the activities, it shows that the activities are less interesting for them. Lastly, objective achievement throughout the project and its satisfactory levels. So it is found that the school students meet the purpose of the project, as most of them answered the 4th level of evaluation towards the question. It shows that the first purpose is to impart erudition concerning all gastronomic customs to young denizens of school, while stimulously catering to their specialized aptitudes and requisites. Majority answered 4 and 5, which indicates that their knowledge about Western food of lasagna and cottage pie was successfully transferred to the school student during the demonstration. Overall, this SULAM project meets the expectation of us in transferring the knowledge to school students of SMK Datuk Kailan.
So, due to the problem that we are facing, we need to take action by finding a good solution so that it does not happen again in the upcoming SULAM. There are a few ideas to improve the SULAM program for a smoother project in the future, including ensuring that the finances are planned in a particular way, proper training which typically focuses on providing students with specific skills, or helping those correct deficiencies in their performance by acquiring knowledge, sharpening skills, concepts and rules, or changing attitudes and behaviors to enhance student performance. And the last one is to improve the way of communication between the lecturer and the group members. First, the financial. In all program settings, finance is an important because it allows us to plan for the future by enabling informed decisions to be made about how to allocate resources, where to spend, and where to save to reach the short, medium, and long-term goals of the program. This is really crucial because in the previous SULAM program, we lacked money for our program expenses and had to lend on our own money first to guarantee the success of the program in the beginning. We planned very carefully, but we but we overspend that the cost at the normal supermarket instead of going to the wholesale supermarket. At first, we didn't think to go to the wholesale supermarket, but just after returning, we realized that we had made a big mistake. Second, for the proper training, the cooking demo did not prepare well from the beginning to demonstrate cooking to the students. They sometimes forget what they have to do and become a little messy and chaotic when in the kitchen. Not to forget, when one of the groups incorrectly took the amount of filling allocated to each group, because the amount of filling provided was insufficient for several groups. By right, Chef of the Day, which is we call COD, should always ensure that they are ready to demonstrate in the kitchen, and also should guarantee that the cooking demo runs smoothly in the kitchen. The third one and the last one, when the program was running, we lacked communication with each other in the middle of dividing the filling for the demonstration of our menu, which is lasagna. This is why some groups are unable to show their demos to students since there is insufficient of filling. Aside from that, we forgot to bring our lasagna sheet for the demo. The program arose when one of the members of our class who was assigned to bring the lasagna sheet forgot to take the lasagna sheet in our university kitchen and bring it for the cooking demo. This is due to the fact that we don't make a checklist of the items that we have to bring, and we don't remind each other. As a result, we have to face a problem that we did not expect to happen at all. It all began when we failed to communicate with one another when the lasagna sheet was supposed to be brought but was forgotten, forcing us to go out to the supermarket again and buy the lasagna sheet before the activity began. Overall, the well-organized program went off without a hitch. Organizers can prepare program agendas in the time allocated. Activities can also be performed if there are only a few limitations that can be swiftly overcome. Furthermore, the program's objectives can be accomplished. Both the community and the students have the opportunity to study. Students can also obtain experience managing an official program under the supervision of a lecturer. This SULAM program has been shown to bring benefits when it can solve community problems and students can use knowledge in accordance with the community needs. Besides that, knowledge and technical abilities related to Western food are applied to the community in accordance with the community's demands. Students work directly with the school's community to produce Western food. Students acquire the art of cooking, including skills, cooking methods, and preparation in accordance with the community and local society. Through this program, students can use their knowledge and technical abilities in accordance with the needs of the subject. It involves the participation of both parties of students indirectly. Furthermore, as students, we have the opportunity to collaborate directly with teachers and other students to make dishes. Following that, we can demonstrate technical aspects of cooking, such as how to manufacture and prepare meals appropriate for the region or community, so that students can experience and learn about them throughout the program. By doing so, students can learn about food and their neighborhood while also participating in scientific studies. Students can also learn about and comprehend the culture and practices of the local community. This program is extremely useful to both students and the school's community because it benefits everyone. It taught students how to effectively engage with local society and how to disseminate university knowledge to the community. They can also learn new skills that cannot be obtained in school. To sum up, Students can learn about food and their neighborhood while also participating in scientific studies. Students can also learn about culture and comprehend the culture and practices of the local community. This program is extremely useful to both students and the school community because it benefits everyone. It taught students how to effectively engage with local society and how to disseminate university knowledge to the community.